Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Gemini. So Gemini, I've done this reading with my own deck, one that I made a while back, and it's been guiding me since then, both personally and professionally. So the cards you'll see are from this deck. So Gemini, today I feel like your reading has some sort of surprise in it, like an arrival of something that maybe you have been wishing for and desiring for a long time, but then it feels like it didn't come like anytime soon, and now that it's just about to enter your life, you're in disbelief. You're just so surprised. I feel like you're in awe. You're amazed by all of these wonderful things that are reaching you, but once they do, I feel like there is a little bit of disappointment. But let's go card by card and just weave this story. So we start off with the Two of Wands, and this is the reason why I feel like you're surprised, because I feel like this is you staring at your window, or just envisioning and wishing and just sending out this desire to the universe to receive, to call whatever you want, right? Your wishes. But also I saw this almost like these final hopes, right? When we want something to happen so badly, and or someone to come to our lives so badly, and it just doesn't happen, right? At least not in our time frame, right? Or in the way that we were expecting. I feel like this is almost, this last fire, this last drops of energy, right? That is in you to hope for this thing to reach your life. And I feel like it is coming. It's right at your doorstep, right? And you're not quite understanding, because I feel like you're in disbelief. You have waited for so long for this to come to you, that I feel like it feels to me like, well, I feel like you're gonna sense it as a dream, right? As if you were in a dream. So the card that came after this Two of Wands was the Seven of Cups. And I feel like you're here, waiting for this desire to come along, this wish to come along, to enter your life. And here it is. But with this Seven of Cups today, the message that I got was like an overwhelm of good things coming to you. If you okay, let's start again. It's so much that's coming through the Seven of Cups that I cannot like fathom one to just convey one at a time. And I feel like this is the sensation that you're having, right? It's just all at once, and you cannot really fathom what they are or realize what is going on, because it's so much and all at once. So let's begin again. So here you are, sitting and wishing and waiting, right? Very patiently, but with this last hope, just this just a little bit longer, just waiting a little bit longer, that you can wait a little bit longer, and here it is. But when it comes, it doesn't come like only one thing, right? I feel like this is the whole package. This is the whole buffet of things that you wished for, and you thought that maybe you couldn't have it all, but here they are, all at once being handed to you, coming your way, because I feel like this is you sitting and waiting very patiently, with this last rays of hope in you. And here they come. And you know, they surprise you because they come in a really big way. Not only because, you know, it's all at once, but because of this judgment that came after. Actually, ladies, because the judgment that came afterwards, it felt to me like the universe is telling you that you don't have to choose one. You could have it all, right? You can have all your wishes, all your desires, all of them. You don't have to pick, right? Because I feel like the message of this judgment today is coming with, you have chosen before, even though you don't remember, right? Because, you know, here you are in this present lifetime, wondering if you could have it all. And this judgment today is coming with this bigger picture. You know, the choice have been made long ago. And, you know, previously for you, you know, incarnating in this life. So I feel like all of these things that are coming your way, they are coming because you have made choices, you know, in previous lifetimes that led for you to, you know, arrive in this moment of your life very it's just like the culmination of every wish and every desire that you have had, you know, throughout your life. And maybe not only this lifetime, you know, other lifetimes, here they come, you know, in a really big way, right? But there's always a hiccup, right? Here it comes, Three of Swords. And so here it is. Everything that you ever wanted is knocking on your door. It's just arriving in your life, you know, in a really majestic and big way, all at once, so big that you cannot really understand, you cannot, you know, fathom everything all at once. You know, it is a bit overwhelming for you, Gemini. And here it comes, this confusion, right? This okay, so what's coming through with the Three of Swords right now is that it's a realization that perhaps something that you wanted so badly and you waited so long to receive it, it's not exactly how you were envisioning it to be, or it's not so fulfilling how you thought it would be, right? You are surprised, you know, for suddenly everything appearing all at once, everything that you ever wanted, right? But once they all arrive at the same time, I feel like you're going to be overwhelmed, but you're going to be a little bit disappointed because they're not bringing the fulfillment that you expected that they would. You see what I mean? Okay, so the card that came afterwards, after this Three of Swords, this realization that, you know, the true fulfillment are not here, right? Or not exactly the way that you expected them to be. Came the Seven of Swords. So this Seven of Swords is exactly underneath the Seven of Cups, and they are painting the same picture, which is all of the things that you wished, all of the things that you desired, everything that you once dreamed of, right? They're not exactly what you wish for. You see, because what I'm seeing here is that all of these hearts are being replaced by these arrows, these swords, right? Which to me today means that what you truly wanted, when they become real, they are, because the image that I'm seeing here is like these arrows are almost like popping these balloons, right? These hearts, to me today I'm seeing as balloons that are arriving in your life, and these arrows are your expectations, right? And they are popping these balloons. So you know, it's almost like a frustration, like a sense of not feeling fulfilled, right? A little bit disappointed. And so I feel like from here, from this place of disappointment, of, you know, finally achieving or receiving everything that you once wished for, right? I feel like you're in this really stalemate place, right? With this just, how can I say this without being unpolite? But you're bored, right? Suddenly you have everything that you ever desired, and you're bored. You're not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled, right? And just frustrated with yourself, right? Because here, you know, it feels like although you do have everything that you ever wanted, it feels like there's something lacking, or there is something that maybe was not in your list, your wish list, right? And perhaps that would be the thing that could bring you fulfillment, and you're not seeing that. But the hiccup comes, and this is a good one, not a disappointment, because I feel like you are already disappointed and frustrated because, you know, receiving everything that you want and then realizing that these things are not really bringing you, you know, the feelings of being fulfilled that you thought would come with them, right? So I feel you, Gemini. I understand your disappointment, but don't lose your, you know, your last rays of hope yet, because after this Four of Pentacles came the Magician. And remember, as I was saying, that I feel like here is the realization and just the realization that whatever was in your wish list is not what truly will bring you happiness and fulfillment, right? So feeling a little bit bored and frustrated, right? But here it comes. Here is the thing that was not in your wish list, right? This Magician is this surprise, this wish that you were not even envisioning, you were not even dreaming of, right? Because, you know, here, and also with the Four of Pentacles, these two cards to me are very limited, you know, very narrow, right? Your sight is, you are not able to imagine all of the wonderful things that the universe could possibly bring you. So here, you know, here is your wish list, which to you was everything that you ever thought you wanted, right? And maybe felt impossible at some point. So here you were dreaming, you know, with a limit, right? With a glass ceiling, you know, just reaching out to the point that you thought you could go, and realizing after you received everything that you ever dreamed of, you know, here, you know, everything that you dreamed in this place, very limited, right? Realizing that this is not exactly how you thought you would feel, right? Once you received everything. So this Magician is this boundless, this so it's just this imagination that is so open that, you know, even possibilities that you thought were impossible are possible here, right? And, you know, you're starting to see, you know, glimpses of these unimagined possibilities, right? So this is something that you don't have the full picture yet. But I feel like once you feel the disappointment of having everything that you thought you wanted and not being fulfilled by it, finally, whatever, is under this hat, that is this unimagined possibility that the universe wants to gift you, right? I feel like this is where true fulfillment lies, right? And so this is where this part of your reading ends, but I'm very curious to see if there's something else that we could, learn about whatever is inside this hat, or whatever magical gift the universe wants to give you, right? Something that you were not envisioning, you were not dreaming of, something that was way beyond your capacity to envision and imagine, right? So I'm going to pull more cards. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes that I made from air dry clay as a final guidance for you, Gemini. So if you want to come to the extended with me, I'll be happy to see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.